This video is for educational purposes. Atlantic City, sometimes referred to by its initials AC, is a Jersey Shore seaside resort city in Atlantic County, in the U.S. state of New Jersey. Atlantic City comprises the second half of the Atlantic City-Hamilton Metropolitan Statistical Area, which encompasses those cities and all of Atlantic County for statistical purposes. Both Atlantic City and Hamilton, as well as the surrounding Atlantic County, are culturally tied to Philadelphia and constitute part of the larger Philadelphia metropolitan area or Delaware Valley, the nation's seventh largest metropolitan area as of 2020. Located in South Jersey on Absecon Island and known for its taxis, casinos, nightlife, boardwalk, and Atlantic Ocean beaches and coastline, the city is prominently known as the Las Vegas of the East Coast and inspired the U.S. version of the board game Monopoly, which uses various Atlantic City street names and destinations in the game. New Jersey voters legalized casino gambling in Atlantic City in 1976, and the first casino opened 2 years later. From 1921 to 2004, Atlantic City hosted the Miss America pageant, which later returned to the city from 2013 to 2018. Subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. As of the 2020 census, the city had a population of 38,497, a decline of 1,061, minus 2.7% from the 2010 census count of 39,558, which in turn reflected a decrease of 959, minus 2.4%, from the 40,517 counted in the 2000 census. The city was incorporated on May 1, 1854, from portions of Egg Harbor Township and Galloway Township. It is located on Absecon Island and borders Absecon, Brigantine, Egg Harbor Township, Galloway Township, Pleasantville, Ventnor City, and the Atlantic Ocean. Prior to Atlantic City's founding, the region served as a summer home for the Lenape, a Native American tribe. While the precise date of European settlement in present-day Atlantic City is not precisely determined, it is commonly thought that it was in 1783, when Jeremiah Leeds built and occupied a year-round home there. In 1850, present-day Atlantic City was developed into a resort town. 3 years later, in early 1853, it was named Atlantic City. Because of its location in South Jersey, which hugs the Atlantic Ocean between marshlands and islands, Atlantic City was viewed by developers as prime real estate and a potential resort town. In 1853, the first commercial hotel, the Bellow House, was built at the intersection of Massachusetts and Atlantic Avenues. The city was incorporated in 1854, the same year train service began on the Camden and Atlantic Railroad. Built on the edge of the bay, this served as the direct link of this remote parcel of land with Philadelphia, the second most populous city in the United States at the time and the largest city in Pennsylvania. The same year, construction of the Absecon Lighthouse, designed by George Meade of the Corps of Topographical Engineers, was approved, with work initiated the next year. By 1874, almost 500,000 passengers a year were coming to Atlantic City by rail. In Boardwalk Empire, the birth, high times, and corruption of Atlantic City, Atlantic City's godfather Nelson Johnson describes the inspiration of Jonathan Pitney, the father of Atlantic City, to develop Atlantic City as a health resort, his efforts to convince the municipal authorities that a railroad to the beach would be beneficial, his successful alliance with Samuel Richards, entrepreneur and member of the most influential family in southern New Jersey at the time, to achieve that goal. The actual building of the railroad, and the experience of the first 600 riders, who were chosen carefully by Samuel Richards and Jonathan Pitney. After arriving in Atlantic City, a second train brought the visitors to the door of the resort's first public lodging, the United States Hotel. The hotel was owned by the railroad. It was a sprawling, 4-story structure built to house 2,000 guests. It opened while it was still under construction, with only one wing standing, and even that wasn't completed. By year's end, when it was fully constructed, the United States Hotel was not only the first hotel in Atlantic City, but also the largest in the nation. Its rooms totaled more than 600, and its grounds covered some 14 acres. The first boardwalk was built in 1870 along a portion of the beach in an effort to help hotel owners keep sand out of their lobbies. Businesses were restricted and the boardwalk was removed each year at the end of the peak season. Because of its effectiveness and popularity, the boardwalk was expanded in length and width, and modified several times in subsequent years. Prior to the destructive 1944 Great Atlantic Hurricane, the historic length of the boardwalk was about 7 miles, 11 kilometers, and it extended from Atlantic City to Longport, through Ventnor and Margate. The first road connecting the city to the mainland at Pleasantville was completed in 1870 and charged a 30-cent toll. Albany Avenue was the first road to the mainland available without a toll. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. See you in the next video.